Hello there, dear friends. I truly believe that our homes should be places of comfort. They should wrap around us like a warm, familiar blanket. And what could be more comforting than a lovely, steaming mug of coffee? Or perhaps you are a tea lover, just like my Chip. Either way, that first warm drink of the day is special. It is a quiet moment just for you, a chance to gather your thoughts. This little ritual deserves a special place, don't you think? A dedicated spot that makes it feel even more wonderful. Imagine this with me for a moment. You wake up, the house is still quiet. You tiptoe to your very own coffee station. Everything you need is right there, beautifully arranged. It feels like your own personal little cafe, a tiny escape right in your kitchen or living room. This isn't about having something grand or fancy. It is about creating a feeling of warmth, of welcome, of simple joy. It is about making everyday moments feel a little more magical. And the best part? You can create this feeling yourself with your own hands. Creating this little haven does not need a lot of fuss. It does not need a lot of money either. So let us begin this lovely little project together. Now, the first thing we need to do is find the perfect spot. You might be thinking, Joanna, I just don't have the space. But I promise you, this little coffee station does not need much room at all. We are looking for a cozy nook, not a whole room. Think small, think simple. Often the best spots are the ones we overlook every day. Those little forgotten corners that are just waiting for a purpose. A little bit of love can bring them to life. Take a walk through your kitchen. Is there a small, unused bit of counter? Perhaps near the kettle or where you keep your mugs. That could be just the place. Even a little section at the end of your worktop can work beautifully. Or what about a shelf? A single floating shelf can become a delightful coffee bar. The key is to find a spot that is convenient for you. I am sure you will find that perfect little nook. All right, now that we have found our perfect little spot, it is time for the fun part. It is time to gather all the bits and bobs we need. And remember, we are doing this on a tiny budget. We want to create something beautiful without spending a lot of money. Our goal is to keep this entire project under $20. Yes, you heard that right. It is absolutely possible to make a stylish and lovely coffee station for less than the cost of a few fancy coffees out. It is all about smart choices. So, what do we need? First, a nice tray can be a great base. It helps to keep everything organized and looking tidy. Look for one in a charity shop or a discount store. You might even have one already that you can repurpose. Next, you will need a couple of your favorite mugs, ones that feel good in your hands. Again, charity shops are treasure troves for lovely, unique mugs at very low prices. We will also need a little pot or jar for your sugar, and something to hold a few teaspoons. Think about what you already have in your home. Now we have our spot and our lovely, affordable bits. It is time to put it all together and make it pretty. This is where your personal style can really shine. The first step is to place your tray. This is the foundation of your coffee station. It will hold everything neatly. Make sure it fits nicely in your chosen nook. Then, start arranging your items. Think about what you use most often. Those things should be easy to reach. This is about making it functional as well as beautiful. Let us start with the mugs. Place them on the tray. Maybe you have 2 favorite ones, or perhaps a little stack of 3. Then, add your sugar pot and your spoon holder. Arrange them in a way that feels balanced and pleasing to your eye. There are no strict rules here. Just move things around until it feels right to you. I often like to work with a neutral palette. Think about whites, creams, soft grays, or natural wood tones. These colors create a calm and restful feel. Once your main items are in place, you can add a little decorative touch. This is where your small plant comes in. Keep it simple though. Now let us talk about the money side of things. I know I said we could do this for under $20, and I am excited to show you just how possible that is. Creating a beautiful home does not have to mean spending a fortune. It is about being resourceful and creative. It is about finding joy in making something lovely with your own hands. So let us break down the costs for our little DIY coffee station. You will see that it really is very affordable. First, our tray. I often find lovely wooden or ceramic trays in charity shops for around $2 to $4. Let us say we found a perfect one for $3. Next, the mugs. You can pick up a pair of charming, simple mugs from a discount home store for about $4. Or, like we talked about, find unique ones in a charity shop for even less, maybe $1 each. So, that is another $4 for 2 lovely mugs. We are doing so well already. keeping those costs right down. Are you ready to see the transformation? It is always my favorite part, taking something ordinary and making it extraordinary. Even small changes can have such a big impact on how a space feels. Before we started, perhaps your chosen corner was just a bit, well, plain. Maybe it was an empty bit of counter that just collected mail, or a shelf that held things with no real home. It was functional, perhaps, but not very inspiring. It didn't really add any joy to your day. But now look at it. That same little corner has been completely transformed. It is now a charming, inviting coffee station. The simple tray organizes everything beautifully. The mugs look so welcoming, ready for a warm drink. The little sugar pot and spoon holder add a touch of sweetness. And that small plant brings a bit of life and freshness to the whole setup. It is amazing, isn't it? How these few simple, affordable items can create such a lovely little scene. It feels like it has always been there. The after is more than just a place to make coffee. It is a little moment of beauty in your day. So there you have it, friends, your very own beautiful, budget-friendly DIY coffee station. I hope you feel inspired to create one in your own home. It really is such a simple project, but one that can bring so much joy. It is these little touches that make a house feel like a true home. A place where you can relax, recharge, and just be yourself. A place that reflects who you are and what you love. And a good cup of coffee in a lovely spot is certainly one of life's simple pleasures. Now, I would love to hear from you. What does your dream coffee station look like? Are there any special items you would include? Perhaps a vintage coffee grinder or a collection of unique spoons? Maybe you love a particular color scheme, or you have a favorite quote about coffee that you would display. Share your ideas in the comments below. I always find it so inspiring to hear what other people are dreaming up for their own spaces. We can all learn so much from each other. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, happy creating!